Welcome back, Hey Mr. R Nation. This is Hey Mr. R 2020. Uh, if you're following along this far, maybe you're just tuning in for the first time. This is a Colts franchise realistic Season 1 build here. The only adjustments I made to a roster was dropped guys who are like rated 50 in the 50s. No reason to carry guys who aren't that talented. Picked up free agents in those spots just to fill the roster. I'm playing all Madden. I have adjusted sliders though. Let me show here wherever it's at. This is the AFC Championship game versus the Browns. We played them. Maybe it's franchise settings. Earlier this season, and played them tough, but they did beat us. Their defense, I mean, their whole squad's amazing. All Madden right there. Now, I do adjust the sliders, which I'm going to work on now. I'm a horrible field goal kicker. And so, yeah. The thing about field goal accuracy, both teams benefit as I continue to increase that. Because I can't even hit an extra point consistently. So yeah, I continue to do field goal accuracy. Okay. Because I got to be able to hit my extra points. And I'll do that at the deficit of allowing them to hit more field goals. Alright, so I'm going to go through this menu and get that stuff cleaned up. We'll scout the Browns here in a moment, but let's just do a little preview or review of the playoff brackets. I can't believe we're in the Final Four. I mean, knowing this squad, rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, my second best corner's a rookie, my second best receiver's a rookie. I mean, very young squad. My goal is to make the playoffs. I didn't even know if we're going to make the playoffs. We were playing the Raiders second to the last game of the season. We win. The last game we played the Texans. I didn't even know if we won that game if we would be in. Some things happened, and here we are. We won our division. Obviously, the Titans were the 7th seed there. We beat the Chargers. We beat the Chiefs. Both awesome games. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, legend. Kelsey, legend. So, yeah. So, here we are. AFC Championship game. Obviously, the 4 teams that are left are all very strong. But we're one of the 4 best teams in the league. You know, early in the season, I traded for the Pittsburgh Steelers draft picks. And I was thinking for a while that was an error. Now, obviously, it was a good decision. But, you know, the drafts in the future, free agency in the future, we'll see what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's that. Obviously, I'm super hyped about this game. I played multiple games yesterday. I just got tired, so I had to stop and pick it up today. Alright, so let's go through this menu here. Josh Downs has been huge for us. Continuing his deep threat development. Wow, he's already an 85 as a rookie. Brent's, I mean, for better or for worse, he's my second best corner. Continue to improve his man-to-man coverage because I've said it a million times. I wish I was a cover 2 team and my front 4 would get the rush. That's just not... Oh, crap. I forgot. I meant to hit blocking on that. Oh, well. But the reality is I got to get pressure on the quarterback. So I'm a pressure team and I play man. And it's worked. I mean, I'm the number 1 D in the league, which is good. Let's do hybrid. Depth play player, Daniel Scott. He's probably a special teamer. Always working on the block shed. Man, we are in the Final Four. Huge upset. No one picked the Colts to be in the Final Four. I mean, I'm a huge optimist, and I didn't even put them here. I was just hoping we'd make the playoffs and probably get bounced in the first round. That's where I thought we were going to be. All right, so let's go back to schedule and look and see how the team went. Oh, shoot, not playoff schedule. Look and see how the team went. What the heck? Team schedule. Here we go. I want to look and see how it went when we played them. (14-16). We played them close. I think it was a home game for us. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We played them really close. Alright. He had a 101 rating. 11 of 14. We sacked him 3 times. So look. Okay, so he went 11-14, so he played well. So they threw it 14 times. They only threw the ball 14 times. Interesting. So they did try to run the ball a lot. Look, they had 16 rush attempts and 14 throws. But, you know, Deshaun Watson, those don't really count because those were probably under pressure. So they kept it even. 14 runs, 14 passes. Okay. Nick Chubb played well. 6 yards average. I mean, and Kareem Hunt probably be one of the best tandems at the running back position in the league. Both really good. I mean, Kareem Hunt could start for most squads. Receiving. They've got Amari Cooper, but he only had 1 grab. All right, let's see. On our side. So that tells me they have a balanced offense of running and throwing. We're stout against the run. AR5 had a good game, 101 rating. Wow. Threw for 165. That tells me that the deep ball to Hunt must have been there. 2 touchdowns. Wow. 75-yarder. He was sacked 4 times. Oof, that's not good. He went 10 of 22. Man, I was throwing the ball this game. I threw the ball 22 times. Wow, I must have really been going for that deep ball to Josh Downs. Wow, JT only had 9 touches. Alec Pierce on that end around was successful. I have to remember that. Okay, so Jelani Woods, that little mesh crossing pattern. Isaiah McKenzie. And then 2 balls to Josh Downs. So only completed 7 passes. Nick Cross, my leading tackler, looks like. Speed pay. Looks like it was sacks by committee. Alright, so that just told me a ton. Balanced offense, run pass, right? We were able to get to Deshaun Watson. The passing game was working. I mean, he threw 2 touchdowns, 101 rating. It's probably one of the best passing games of the season. So let's look at their stats real quick. So they're the 11th best offense and the 5th best defense. So, okay. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Obviously, it's an away game. We've been away all season. Let's go with the darker socks. Fine, we'll stay white. Hopefully it's not snowing. Because if it's snowing, I'm going to shut this down and re-record. Because I'm going to have to go with darker clothes so I can at least see my guys. If it's not snowing, we're good. I've done that before where I've had white uniforms and it snowed. I'm like, I can't see my guys. It was a legit problem. Anyways, super hyped about this game. Let's go. I mean, we're in the we don't have anything to lose category. We can play free and not stressed. All the pressure's on them. We shouldn't even be here. We have that mentality. We're in the Final Four, people. This is just fantastic.
Tonight,
let's go.
It's Madden NFL
We're in Cleveland.
Football. It's the AFC Championship game.
Shout out to my brother-in-law, Chris. He has a song about Cleveland. It's funny. We're not Detroit. All right. No, nothing against Detroit. I'm a big Lions fan. I like what they're doing in Detroit with their football team. So, no disrespect.
It's the Cleveland
Deshaun
Browns
Watson
taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and
Field
we
looks
come
good.
to you from wintry
No
Cleveland
snow.
Browns Stadium in
You know it's
Cleveland,
cold.
Ohio. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl.
Oh, let's go.
And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Shane Steichen ready to go. All right, we're putting the number one defense on the field.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA
Let's go,
Sports.
says Danny Bender.
It is electric in here.
Backup guard turned starting fullback.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach,
Ball
they have
State
iron
product.
rings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game,
Good kick.
the
Let's
conference
go.
championship
Oh, he's bringing
game,
it out, ladies
may
and
have
gentlemen.
more intensity than
That
even
was a
the
mistake.
Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard
Stuffed
to get
at
to
the
the big
21.
game.
If he would have taken a knee, they'd be at the 25. So, thank you for those 4 yards. We'll take that
So
gift
here come
early.
the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
First play from scrimmage, Watson going to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football.
Hey, good morning, Kira Cat Fox. So these Colts are in the Final Four, which is crazy. We, I didn't even think we would do this good. So this game right here, we win this, we go to the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, we're playing good.
Shaquille Leonard, he's the one that
So,
drops
yeah.
him this go around.
It's
that
crazy.
Pass rush getting strong here.
Crazy.
Back-to-back sacks. Boy, how
Appreciate it. It'll be nice seeing you today.
ball game. That's twice in a
Dude,
row
you're
now,
hitting me with
Charles.
these comments. All right.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script
Man,
to
we have
begin
3rd
games?
and 28.
Feels
We're
like this
gonna-
defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise
Let's
Goodwin.
go.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough.
Talking
And it'll be
about 4th and 15. Defense showed up, baby. No. I always have time for you, Kira Cat Fox. You're good. Your comments are not bothering me. I'm just saying I'm super hyped. I'm watching the comments roll in. Okay, this game couldn't have started better. Now they're going to have to punch. Dude, you're lighting me up with the comments. We're going to get the ball in the second half, so appreciate it, appreciate it.
And they rallied and made the tackle.
3rd down, they did gain some yards, but hey, we still contained them. All right, appreciate it. Alrighty, let's do
on
this.
4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep for the Colts, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Dang.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And
all right, let's go.
On offense here,
Ball's on the 38. Decent
so now we'll
field
get a
position.
Look at the other offensive unit as they come out for
AR5. His struggles have been well documented with 27 picks. But hey, here we are.
And rightly so.
Let's go.
Story leading up to this AFC Championship game, because as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback.
I'm going to have to remember
no rookies ever started a Super Bowl.
We're able to throw the ball against them.
Trying to rewrite the history books here, and if he wins this one,
but you know, we got one of the best running backs in the league, one of the best left tackles in the league.
As they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. A carry by Taylor to start.
Let's go.
And a pretty good burst there.
Awesome first run. 16-yard rip. Are you serious?
16 yards right off the bat.
So I'm going to be doing a lot of clock management this game. I know it's boring and it's not exciting, but the longer my team has the ball, the less they have the ball. So great run there to start things out for us. So yeah, I'm just letting that clock wind down. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Oh man. I mean, so here's the balance. I know I've got to throw the ball some. So I want to run the ball. They know I want to run the ball.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
In motion comes the tight end left.
As we continue just to let that clock run. Oh yeah, nice crease. Let's go. I mean, that's the benefit of having Zach Moss. I mean, I run JT, he gets tired, Zach Moss comes in and handles his biz. Handling his business.
But you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge.
All right, big 3rd and inches. I'm not even playing. I'm bringing in the beef. Brings in the big boys. 300-pounder right in front of my running back. We're going right at the middle. right up Meridian, baby. Oh, nice block by Penner, the 300-pound fullback.
32.
Let's go.
Able to convert
Got
with a
that
gain of
first
4.
down.
It wasn't a goal line situation.
Let's
But how
go.
about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went ahead and went ahead.
Oh, glad to hear you're making some breakfast. Sounds good.
How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
Penter got a good block in there. My fullback. The run is definitely working for us.
From the 32 now. Here's
As that
first and
clock
10.
continues to tick down. All right, first throw of the game.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Oh, they blitzed their linebackers. They thought we were going to run that
Down
ball.
at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Let's go.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Oh,
and as
man.
he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though
Nice
it was
run.
complete.
4 touches, 33 yards.
16-yard line. That's
Go,
good for an
JT.
Indianapolis first down.
And
on a
that's
gain
going to
of
bring
10.
me into the
Well,
first
there's plenty of
quarter.
real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And
Let's go.
face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ooh, omelet time. Sounds good. I'm just letting the clock run down. So, I mean, Cleveland's the #1 seed in the AFC, and it's 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. To me, that's a win. They've only touched the ball one time in the first quarter, and it was 2 sacks and a short pass completion. So, hey. And we're rolling offensively. We are rolling.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I mean, when you're the #1 defense in the land, you want a low-scoring
Start of the
game, and that's
second
what
quarter,
we've
it's the
got here.
Colts in possession.
I mean, it's super
As they've
boring,
got it with a
but
first and
simple
10.
and effective.
In motion is McKenzie. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's
Nice
out
job,
at the
Isaiah.
6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down
Got
here
the
at
first
the
down.
3-yard line.
Here comes the
It's a
beef.
3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
It's 1st and goal.
I mean,
A
at
chance
this
for the first
point,
points of
I
this
hope I
AFC
don't
title bout.
score these first couple times just to eat no clock.
Taylor going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
As we continue to wind the clock down.
In motion right is a running back. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Let's
and
go.
this time he is in.
I mean, that's the talent,
Jonathan
JT.
Taylor from 3 yards
Contact
out.
was made
And
way
the Colts are on the board
before he
first
got
here
to
in
the end
this
zone. He
AFC
just drags it.
Championship game. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a...
Let's look at this instant replay. Because I'm looking at this right here. I'm like, I'm in trouble. I mean, who is this? Del Pitt is unblocked. I think he's their safety. Contact made at the 5. Look at this. So you think I'm done. I mean, check this out. Here's why JT's special. Here's contact made. You think he's tackled. Nope. Basically runs through him. And then drags Myles Garrett, one of the best defensive linemen, into the end zone. I mean, this play right here, you know, I was thinking about trading away JT to get let Zach Moss start and then get some draft picks or something to shore up some other areas. But this play right here, maybe I need to keep him. Because Myles Garrett, very talented D end. I mean, they've got Smith, Harris, Tomlinson, and I mean, Myles Garrett is probably their best D end or defensive lineman, if not their best defensive player. And we just drag him in the end zone. This is a crazy good play. I mean, if you like running football, I mean, this is just a great play by JT. And it's an individual effort. Individual effort. Okay.
Great way to get things going.
Now, I've
Everything
had
is
a hard time
magnified
kicking
and
my
amped up a
extra
little bit
points.
more,
We'll see how
To
I
put it
do
mildly.
here. Better. Thank goodness, hit it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
All right, so I mean, this script is perfect for us. First time they touch the ball, 2 sacks, short pass. They have to punt, 3 and out. And then we have a super long drive. Ends in a touchdown. I couldn't have scripted it any better.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
We all know they're going to run this football right here. Because they started out with 3 throws.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Yeah, this will be
You know, he saw me film that hole
and
and he cut it back.
They'd love to just strike
That
back
booger saw me film that hole and cut it back.
The main goal,
He's such a
get
good
a couple
player.
of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They may be abandoning the run here.
Now a first down throw.
Just
Watson.
because,
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
And it might be the reason they run the ball so much was because they were up, you know, and they wanted to preserve that lead.
Good position to be in here,
So
second and
the
inches.
run stat might be a little skewed.
To
They
throw is
normally
Watson.
might throw the ball more.
And his throw here is incomplete.
3rd and
There's
inches.
an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And this pass broken up.
Nice
The
play.
contact well timed there.
Kenny
And
Moore,
now
great play.
4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback.
I thought
they were
caught
getting
it.
after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Look at that good play by Kenny Moore in there fighting with that. I think that was one of their tight ends. So
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
let's go. I mean, there's 2:16 to go. We get the ball at the beginning of the second half. So if we can milk this clock,
for the Indianapolis Colts.
they don't get the ball
They'll be
back.
looking
I
to
don't
make
care if we
this a
score or
two-score
not. We just want
advantage.
to
Had the
eat that
touchdown on their first drive,
clock.
Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting.
Kira Cat Fox, calling
Like this and say, just think about what it would be
just all
like
calm
to
down.
be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they just
Dang it, I should have put it up in there anyways. They blitz their linebackers. I tried to bounce it outside. That's a huge no-no. You got to run north-south. You cannot run east-west.
AFC
just got
title game,
stuffed.
second quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
Just got stuffed.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes.
So a lot of people, when the play doesn't work, they go away from it. What do? I run the identical play because I'm just that stubborn. Yeah, so they're blitzing their linebackers every time to try to shut my
on the
run down.
pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they
All
brought
right,
it back.
big 3rd and
Manageable
7
with that
here.
run.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Gotta let that clock run down.
In motion is McKenzie. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
All right.
Now
I'm
a
gonna try to
timeout
score.
called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I haven't tried to throw the ball deep
because
at all.
defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
All right, Josh Downs.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And a penalty flag
pass
comes in as
interference.
that
Let's
one
go.
winds up incomplete, but the
Let's
contact
go.
is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the
1:19
officials are
to
looking
go.
for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to
We
draw
want
the
to run
flag.
this to the wide side to give him more
In
space to
motion
run.
is McKenzie. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, look at Isaiah McKenzie. He's so sneaky.
And he takes this one in for a Colts
That's why he's in the
touchdown.
slot, not Alec Pierce, because of
Isaiah
his
McKenzie,
agility,
22
dexterity, and ability to
yards.
move
And
like
the
that in
Colts
small
go up by
spaces.
2 touchdowns.
Look at this guy.
Another
Just sneaks
impressive
right through the
drive. So they're
defense.
2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
Let's
One of
go.
the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking.
Let's check out that instant replay. I mean, this is a 22-yard, 21-yard run. Okay. So, you know, the end does his job, outside contain, right? So I had to cut it up. Right here, I see that end. There's no way, because I want to go outside, right? So he does a good job on the outside contain, so I cut it up. So at this point, I'm like, oh, man, I'm done. That guy's going to, you know, this guy's going to get the tackle. Walker. I'm like, Walker's going to get this tackle. Look at this. All right, so I'm done. Fine. But then bounces it on him. Little peekaboo. Boom, boom. All right, then I'm like, okay, this defensive back's going to get me or that defensive end, right? But then I just squirt right through. Boop. That's the speed and he just misses me. And then it's like, oh, I'm home. This is crazy. I'm going to run it real time. Cut it up, squirt through. Crazy. Oh, tell Hannah I said hey.
Between those touchdowns,
We'll see you guys later today. Beth's excited to see you, so am I. Dang it, I can't kick a field goal to save my life. Oh, so frustrating.
And this remains a 13-0 game.
Dang it, I'm a stinky field goal kicker. Oh, so frustrating. Yeah, we'll get some good
After
food.
the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Those chicken tenders are good. I may go with some chicken tenders today. We'll see. All right, I did leave a minute 13 on the clock. That's not good because this is a very dangerous offense.
We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. Now the...
I want to challenge that play because I thought he didn't. Thought he crossed the line of scrimmage.
The clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
That was
first
a good
and
play
10.
by Deshaun Watson.
Here's
I
Watson.
thought we had him wrapped up. Ooh.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I mean, they're the #1 team in the AFC. I mean, they just proved it with that big play. That's why I didn't want to leave any time on the clock.
Final minute of the first half.
And what I do, I left time on the clock.
Extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And that's what happens when you are blitzing all the time. I mean, sometimes you give up the big play, which is very frustrating. But we're still winning.
This first half. And we'll see how this is
43
played.
seconds
They've
and 2
got the lead.
timeouts.
Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything
to begin the
crazy
drive.
here.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
I'm just going to go into halftime here.
And it'll bring up second down.
Because I get the ball in the second half and we're up 6, so I might start just running a 2-point conversion every time if I score, instead of trying to kick a field goal extra point. I mean, it's exciting though. We're up 13-7. It's just my inability to kick a extra point shouldn't determine I get a win or loss. That's just
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
Let's go.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
I'm sure they're trying to stop the run, so I got to
CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl.
Nice job, Jelani Woods. Oh, he fumbled.
downs. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee.
Gosh, they're not letting me challenge it.
They talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
And now, as with every potential
Oh,
turnover,
good.
they're
I'm
going
glad
to
they're
take
doing
a
the
second
review.
look at this just to make sure.
Because I thought the
The
ground caused the
question, was the
fumble.
knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
As I'm going to continue to let that clock wind down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Yes, we do. Look at that old school Cleveland Brown in the middle of their stadium. That's crazy. You know, most people or most teams have a real conservative logo in the middle, but they're looking pretty aggressive there.
On first down, Richardson. The throw on target
Isaiah
to his
McKenzie
receiver,
continuing to get positive
And they'll
yards.
get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Single high
Here's second
safety
and
press
3.
coverage. Are you serious? I gotta take a shot. 2nd and 3, so if we don't get it, we could still pick up the first down. Big play opportunity for us.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's go.
A big play there for Andy. 45 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength
throw
there,
by
but the placement as
AR5.
well. To me, that was an excellent
Hangs in the
combination
pocket,
of arm
gets
talent
hit.
and accuracy.
Josh Downs, the speedster. It's good stuff.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer
We
to the goal
continue
line.
to chew up clock. Time of possession has been our friend. It's been a long drive. Well, I guess yardage-wise it's a long drive, but we had that long pass. So.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Continue to drain that clock. Hopefully we punch it in here.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Given my field goal or lack of ability, I'm going for it.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to
kick it away. All right, so we're plus 12. Let's go. It's a 2-score game. Now this obviously puts them in.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession.
Their offense is one-dimensional at this point.
They make their
really
second half debut
here,
and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
Excuse me.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
I mean, the clock is my friend at this
Cooper,
point.
the man in motion left.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And
3rd and 4.
Tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
I just don't think they're running this ball. 1 quarter to go to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Unbelievable run here for
it's
us.
The Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
They make an audible.
Now it's Watson.
Wow, huge 4th and 4 decision for them. I'm assuming they're going to go for it. I would.
5 or less. We have to be able to convert. I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They make a shift here.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down.
Nice play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25.
Man.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
They just ripped me.
Cleveland. David Bell. 69 yards.
So both their touchdowns have come off of massively big pass plays. I mean, we're still winning though. We're going to get the ball here. Hopefully we can eat clock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Every time my offense has touched the football, we've gone down and got a touchdown. So.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
All right,
so
let's go, guys.
At the 25. And the Colts getting ready to go. And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a two-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you?
Nice
Because you
grab by
can't come
Jelani.
away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time
Yeah,
of the
they're
year,
blitzing their
playoffs,
two
game
middle
of this
linebackers.
magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give
But
it
see,
up.
me completing that pass opened that run up. The reason that run was successful
72 yards
is that
rushing
pass
here for
completion.
Taylor. He's got a first down.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Buying time to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
There, Richardson back to throw it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On third down, here's Richardson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be taken.
Love you too.
There's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Glad you and your sister are chatting.
On top of this.
Ugh. That's on me.
Well,
Got a
certainly
little
those
crazy
are the types
on
of
the
mistakes they're trying to avoid as
pass
they
rush.
attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he'll be
Got him.
brought down
Let's
by
go.
the Colts. Shaquille Leonard, his 2nd sack of the night.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Watson now to throw. That's complete. It's Bell.
On the move past the 40. Still on his feet.
So David Bell, the guy who just scored on me,
Touchdown.
played at Warren Central here in Indianapolis.
Bell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the
So it's
Browns have
ironic he
taken
scored
the
2
lead here
touchdowns
now in the
against us.
fourth quarter of this championship game.
And if I would have...
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big
Oh, they didn't get
playability.
it. Let's
They can
go.
strike from anywhere.
Nice. All right, 2:09 to go. We're down 1.
Right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense.
All right. I mean, this is what you want. You want the ball into the game, opportunity to win.
So Richardson and the Colts now
Down 20-19, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a 1st down.
First and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. He'll let one go deep for downs.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now a give to Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Here's Richardson.
Steps away.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash. when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Here's 1st and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. Here comes 2nd down. They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and goal from the 1.
They run once more with Taylor.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Watson. Into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Watson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd.
Wow, Super Bowl bound.
And
wow,
with this win,
crazy
an AFC
game.
Championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
Wow.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Wow, that was a crazy game. Knocked off the number 1 team in the AFC. Wonder if they have a time of possession stat somewhere. There we go. Yeah, they only had the ball for 5 minutes and 33 seconds. I mean, Deshaun Watson played great. 11 of 16, 3 touchdown passes, 151 rating, 292 yards. Typically, you pull that, you win. He played great. We stuffed the run. They only had 3 rushing attempts. And really 2 rushing attempts. Wow, they only ran the ball 2 times all game. Because the other one was just quarterback. David Bell. Indianapolis product, Warren Central, then went to Purdue. Good for him. Let's see how we did. Look at AR5, 131 rating, 7 of 10, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gosh, he had one of his best games of the season. Let's go. No interceptions. JT played huge. McKenzie, Pierce, Edwards, Downs. I mean, our running game was on point. We did hit that one big pass play to Downs. Defense played huge. 2 sacks for Shaq, 1 for speed. Got no picks, but that's okay. Wow. Your Indianapolis Colts are Super Bowl bound. The Cinderella season continues. This is crazy. We'll see if we have to play the Niners or the Cowboys. Whoa. Rare opportunity here. Rookie quarterback, rookie coach going to the big show. Man, we got the dub. You know, I haven't even checked out to see if any of my team made the Pro Bowl. Let's see if we should have moved up in Coach of the Year, taking this squad to the Pro Bowl. I don't know where to look to see that. Looks like they haven't announced the yearly awards yet. Maybe it's in news. Top stories. Maybe if I look at my roster, it'll say. I also want to look at David Bell. I may trade for him. He played great against me. You know, I didn't know if there'd be a little icon depicting, you know, they made the Pro Bowl. Man, that was a huge win. I'm just shocked. Shocked. All right, let's go check out David Bell real quick. I know I shouldn't be peeking to the offseason, free agency and stuff, potential trades, the draft, but David Bell was impressive against me. That's their wide receiver room. And you look, he's fourth on their depth chart, so they may let him go. Six 1 212. .72 overall. 86 speed, 86 catch. I mean, nothing really sticks out at you. On his ratings. Wonder how he blocks. Run block of 41. Yeah, so honestly, nothing too special there. Played well against me, 2 touchdown catches. Alright, so let's advance this to see who we play. Looks like the Pro Bowl's next, and then Super Bowl. So we play for San Francisco. Okay. And there were wow, they blanked the Cowboys 34-3. Wow. And if you look, San Francisco, nobody's been close to them. 35-14, 31-14, 34-3. So, where you look at us, I mean, we won by 10 against the Chargers, but the Chiefs, 3-point dub. The Browns, 7 points. So, we're playing San Francisco for the Super Bowl. Alright, I'm going to take care of some of the housekeeping notes here. Franchise points, update guys, whatever. Look at the Pro Bowl, what roster. And then next episode, we'll preview, scout the 49ers, and play the Super Bowl. So, view Pro Bowl roster. I mean, they don't let people in the Super Bowl obviously play in the Pro Bowl, but it's nice to see if anybody made it, you know, and then the substitution. So, looks like they're not going to let us see that, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. View weekly awards. Okay, Shaq Leonard with your 2 sacks. Good for you. Manage staff. Let's continue to spend those franchise points. We've been doing player personnel stuff, for better or for worse. Alright, got that squared away. You know what? I'm going to address this field goal kicking thing again, because I missed 2 last game. I should probably just try to practice them some. Well, that's what I should do. So I'm going to practice if I can. I don't even know if they let me do that. That may be a non-franchise thing to do. Alright, hey Mr. Our Nation. Well, let's advance a week here. To the Super Bowl. Can't believe these Colts are in the Super Bowl. We grinded that season. I didn't even know if we'd make the playoffs, you know. Because Baltimore took it to us, and so did the Steelers. So here we are. Alright, so next episode we'll view yearly awards, Super Bowl Media Day. Let's go ahead and upgrade players here. We'll scout Frisco. Upgrade players. Kenny Moore, let's go. Team captain. Nick Cross. Well, hey, Mr. R Nation, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe at Hey Mr. R 2020, Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for hanging with me. Amazing run by these Colts, and it's nice this is all recorded. I'm out.